So the question came in, how to work out as someone over 50 with hypoglycemia and arthritis while also gaining strength, energy, and flexibility. So strength, energy, and flexibility, those all couple each other, right? So as long as you're stretching and you're working out, energy is going to start coming naturally. You're going to have more energy the more fit you are. However, with your arthritis, you need to figure out what kind of arthritis you have. Do you have osteoarthritis or do you have rheumatoid arthritis? Those two things do make a difference. But once you figure that out, one thing I will say that has remained the same for arthritis is you're going to want to stick to that mid-range on sets. You don't want to do high reps, and you don't want to do super heavy weight either, because if your joints start hurting, or God forbid they give out while you're holding heavy weight, you could really hurt yourself, right? So the main thing you want to do is you do still want to try to push yourself, but you're going to want to stick to around 1 to 3 sets in that 10 to 12 rep range. That's where you're going to want to stick around. That way, if you go super high reps, it's more likely to aggravate those joints even more and cause further issues, right? And that's what we don't want. Now, for hypoglycemia, there's really not a correct answer for this. One thing we're going to stay away from is heavy resistance training. We don't want to get you to super fast exertion level. That's no good. We don't want to get you exerted super fast. That's going to make you feel dizzy. You're going to start feeling that hypoglycemia coming on, right? So kind of the same thing with arthritis. You're going to want to stay with that 1 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And if you're doing cardio, you don't really want to be at more than 40 to 50% of your maximal heart rate. But also one thing that you're going to have to remember as somebody with hypoglycemia is, yes, I can start seeing the signs of what it is, but you know how you feel. And one thing that you should have with you is a snack. So if your blood sugar levels start getting low, you should have a snack with you while you're working out to make sure that you can eat something quick and get those blood sugar levels back up. That's what I got for you on that. All right, so the next question is it better to work out in the morning, afternoon, or evening, and why? Well, here's the thing. Kind of like what I did with fasted versus fed, right? There's a lot of studies out there, and it all really comes down to when you're feeling the best, what your diet's been like. Obviously, if you just ate a pint of ice cream, you probably don't want to go work out directly after that. You're probably going to be a little sluggish, right? So when are you feeling the best? That's what's going to matter on when you should work out. So do you feel great in the morning? Does it wake you up? Do you feel like you get more out of your workout in the morning? Do you feel like you get more out of your workout at night? It's really going to be up to you and what you feel like in your diet, what's leading up to that as well. All right, next question I had was how to work out as a man over 40 with a slower metabolism. Okay, listen, metabolism is a word that gets people fired up. And I get it. People are like, oh, I have a slow metabolism. Oh, I have a fast metabolism. And I'm not saying that those aren't things. They definitely are things. However, you can control that. You can control that. And I'll tell you how. It's called resting metabolic rate. If you don't know what that is, look it up. There's plenty of calculators out there to figure out what your resting metabolic rate is. And there's ways to change what your resting metabolic rate is, right? So how to work out as a man with a slow metabolism who's over 40? Put on lean muscle. You want to get rid of fat? Put on lean muscle. You want to get bigger muscles? Put on lean muscle. The answer to almost everyone's fitness questions, honestly, in general, when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to looking better, feeling better, whatever it is, I'm always going to say put on lean muscle. And I'll tell you why real fast. Lean muscle, your muscle, it takes more energy for your body to maintain your muscles than it does for it to maintain fat, right? So the more muscle you have, the faster or the more your resting metabolic rate is. Once again, if you don't know what that is, look it up. Quick definition of it though is resting metabolic rate is how many calories it takes a day for your body to just function, for it to just lay there, be awake, and exist. It has nothing to do with exercise. Your resting metabolic rate, you can raise that by adding more lean muscle to your body. So guys, I hope I answered all your questions effectively for you. I hope that you're happy with those answers. If you're not, I'm sorry. You can do the research as well and look it up. Like I said, I do a lot of research on this stuff for you guys most of the time. A lot of times I just know the information. If it has anything to do with nutrition, honestly, I'm going to do a lot of research. I'm not a certified nutritionist. I am a personal trainer, not a certified nutritionist, right? So I am working on that, but unfortunately I'm not that yet. So anyway, if you like this video, if you're happy with your answers, feel free to keep asking them. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. You'll see my information down here below. And I started a YouTube channel as well, so go ahead and hop on that and like and subscribe on there. All right, thank you. Bye.